also, what's truthful, what's resonant, what's kind of whispering in those depths and wants to be given attention, what wants to take form, take shape. So it's so many things, and the creative process is ongoing, and it's open-ended, and it's kind of like choose your own adventure, and there is no right or wrong, and it's unique. It's like a thumbprint, and it's this constant rediscovering and refining and embracing that creative spark and that creative nature, and allowing it and being guided by the creativity and the energy. It's this continual journey with all these different episodes and features to it, and it's about coming into flow. It's about coming into presence and connection. It's about witnessing something that wants to come to life, and we all have a unique way of speaking our creativity, of bringing it forward, and it looks a bit different for all of us. And it's boundless, like there's no limitations on it. So I think a big part of it is to follow the inspiration, listen to where am I inspired at the moment, and what direction is that moving me in? What's the next step? And just following that, being with that, listening to that, and giving some attention to that, and allowing it to take shape and build and grow. And not getting too caught up in things, not getting too far ahead. And that's all easier said than done. But not trying to control things too much, or predict things too much, or set things in stone too early. Have a vision, have a goal, have a plan, have an approach, and don't hold on too tightly. It's like birthing something into the world, so don't suffocate it. Allow it to show up in the way it wants to show up. Maybe it's coming through you, but it's not just about you. Like, who is it about? I don't know. It's not restricted who it's about. It is about you, but it's also, there's a mystery to it. There's a humanness to it, like a universality to it, like a bigger picture to it. It's a way of reaching people, moving people, touching people, and we don't know where that starts and finishes. So don't be overprotective of it. Don't be too precious with it. I think all these things can restrict and constrain too much, and I've been guilty of them, and I think to do my best work, I need to be able to let go and let things breathe. let things take their own course, their own path. Not try to manage that too much, but what I'm wanting to do is just unlock whatever's happening. Just let it open. Let it open. And that requires some trust and to really show what's really going on, what's really coming forth. And to just participate in that. And not let this sense of ownership kind of overrun it, but just like humble ourselves by bearing witness. Allowing a space for something to surprise us a bit. Or show us something. We don't go in with all the ducks in a row, or we don't go in with a perfect plan. The plan is subject to change. There can be a surrender that we might need to be with, to keep learning, to keep growing, to move forward. We may get stuck if we don't surrender. We may go somewhere that's not really where we ultimately want to go. We can't push something too far or too hard or too strongly if it's just not working in that way. So there's that surrender to where does it actually want to go? Where is it natural? The creativity is returning us to our nature, our essence. We've got to remain true to what's inside and what's alive, what's energetic. We don't want to get too far away from that. We don't want this empty box that has a potential or a presentation, but it's empty. We want to actually be nourished by what's coming through. And that will happen when we can be ourselves as we do it. And we can see ourselves in what's being created. We can discover ourselves in that. It's recognizable and it feels right. It feels true. It resonates. It hasn't gone off track just to prove a point. It hasn't left this sort of sanctity of our authenticity, our truth, our soul. It hasn't gone outside of that. To fulfill some empty, superficial value. But it's remained connected inside. And it resonates, it rings true. And it's inspired. So that's what I've got for you today on how to unlock your creativity and your creative flow.